So I also thought I would take a video of us trail riding. So right now we're about to cross the road. Find out how to switch the camera. I don't know. So I'll just crossing the road. And then we have to go down in this little gully. Let's see. We are also out alone. I don't know if that matters or not, but and then I'll probably stop this video and take another video because I have to go through this property right over here to cross a highway and get onto the trails so I can show you kind of, I don't know, to go up and down hills that I'm comfortable with. Being raised in Wisconsin, I haven't really gotten that whole riding in the mountains feel. I was born in Colorado, so I am familiar with mountains. We try to visit every year because we have a lot of family there, but after college, I'm really hoping to return to the mountains. Yeah, it's just, they are a really big part of my life, and I am going to school for conservation. I would love to protect the wildlife and the environment out there. So if I do get this job, I'm really looking forward to it. Also, too, I have a question about if I could bring my horse Boss, and then I also have another horse. He's my barrel racing horse. I can send you a video of us riding too if you'd like. So my question is if I could just bring both of them, if that's okay. I know they'd have to get like used to the elevation up there. But I don't know, just a thought. So right now we are going into our neighbor's property. He is kind of a little spooky, a little hesitant. Just mean that he is 5 and we are alone. So I'm just gonna kind of coach him through. Like there's flags and it's windy out. So he's gonna go really slow. He's a really pokey horse, which is alright. Moseying around. He's doing really good. Oh boy, it's okay. Got some scooters, you know, very scary. Got a tarp. You should be okay. Oh. A little hesitant. You're alright. Hey, you're okay. It's okay. You're alright. You're alright. Come on. Good boy. So that's kind of his thing. He's really good. If he's spooky, he'll just stop. Sometimes he'll do like a little side pass, but he never really like jumps or runs, or which is really, really nice. So we're about to cross the highway and get on the trails. Gotta wait for traffic he's pretty good with vehicles. Like right now, a semi is about to pass, so I'll show you what he'll... So, no vehicles coming. We are crossing the street. And then there's cars. So, yeah. Doing pretty good with that. So now we are going towards the trails. Just got done with my forestry exam. We had to measure how tall trees were and identify what kind they were, so feeling pretty confident about that. We had 2 hours to take it, and I got done in an hour. Maybe that's a bad thing, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. And my voice normally doesn't sound like this. I'm sick. Yeah. So, moseying along the trail. Being that I am in Wisconsin, it is mostly flat. So I'm gonna just kind of show you us going up a semi-steep hill, I guess. But I do believe I'm a fairly confident person. I try to always have a good mindset, but I mean, there is situations that do get me scared, like, for example, when I did first buy Boss 2 years ago, my boyfriend and I were both on him, and he spooked at a tarp, and he took off for about 15 minutes by himself, and I was just a nervous wreck. Like, I was just thinking, what if he gets hit by a car? Just the worst outcomes possible. And my boyfriend and my dog, I have a black lab, my lab actually is the one that found him. And my boyfriend was on the four-wheeler, and Boss just looked terrified. He was so scared. And then when they got back to me, I was just in tears. I was just so thankful that he was okay, that anyone that was driving was okay, that no accidents happened. But, I mean, I feel like, is the worst experience we've had together. I gotten him used to tarps now, so he's not as spooky as he was 2 years ago. But like I said, if he does get spooked, he just kind of stops and investigates the situation. But yeah. He is used to animals. Like, I have that black lab. My lab just runs out through the trails and through bushes and just, he's all over the place. He's a crazy dog. And he can run through my horse's legs, and Boss doesn't get spooked. But, like, being that Boss is pretty much desensitized, I have had experience on a spooky horse. And actually, in fact, I'm riding a friend's horse during the week to try and desensitize her mare. So I am not afraid of, like, any challenges or just getting on, like, a bucky horse, because my friend's mare is just nuts. It's a ride, I'll tell you that. But it's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy being outside, especially riding. Just helps clear the mind, and I feel like after I'm done riding, I'm a whole new person because my mind is just free and not thinking about school or work or anything going on. So, also to being said, I have done guided tours, and it was called Edenwood Ranch and Preserve. So they had elk and white-tailed deer and fallow deer, and so the horses were all used to these animals, being that we're in Wisconsin and we don't have elk, like huge elk in Wisconsin. So they were in pens, these deer, and the horses really got used to seeing wildlife and such, so I am used to that. I do hunt. I shoot a Mathews Avail bow. I just got it. I love it. I've been hunting since I was young. I also gun hunt. I have gone elk hunting out in Colorado. Such a rush. I love it. The bugle in the morning is just, love it. Excuse me, sorry. What else? I don't know. We're still on the trail. We're gonna be going up a hill shortly. Like I said, he is a slow walker. Nothing wrong with that. My barrel horse, on the other hand, is just like, let's go, let's go, let's go. So from riding my barrel horse to Boss, it's just like, whoa. We're on the caboose. And then my barrel horse, his name is Sid. I just got him. We're still trying to figure each other out, but he is amazing. I am really thankful for my horses that I own. I also have another horse at home. His name is Titan. He's 16 two hands. He's tall and big, but he's also really sweet. He's a great trail horse, but I can't afford 3 horses at school, so I had to leave one home. I live about 3 hours from school, so I'm not afraid of like driving. I have a 2500 Cummins diesel, and then a bumper pull 2-horse, which is kind of inconvenient because I have 3 horses. So I'm trying to convince my parents if I could buy a 3-horse. So we're kind of gradually going up this hill right now. And then once we get like closer to the top, there's a steep part, I guess. I'm gonna shorten up my reins a little bit, because he does like to run up them a little bit. He is a small horse, so I try to give him his head and let him do what he's comfortable with, but also at the same time, like, I don't want him to feel like he needs to run up anything or like run up a hill every time, so I try to just keep him calm and know that he can do it. I also have had horses my whole life, ever since I was in my mom's stomach. When we lived in Colorado, we had 7 horses, and we kept 2 and brought them to Wisconsin when we moved. They died a few years ago. One had Cushing's disease, which was really sad. His name was Stormy. And then we had a the other one, which his name was Famer, he lived to be 38 years old. Okay, we're going up the hill, so he's gonna kind of look around. Oh, he's pooping, so he stopped. But look around. Just coach him through it. So this is a steep little part we have. I hope it shows good on the camera, I'm not really sure. But, yeah. Come on, it's okay. So, little trottish, kind of, but he went nice and slow, which is nice. And then I can also show you there's like this little ravine thing that we can go on. So it's like it drops off one side and on the other side. He wants to go the other way. There we go. So it like kind of just drops off. We actually just went on this. Sorry, I had to duck for a tree. Went on this trail a few days ago bareback, and that was pretty exciting. So we also got this little. It's probably gonna spook at the tire a little bit. No? Nice. Good boy. Good boy, boss. What time is it? 10. Ooh, I need to get going. I have an exam next. So thank you for taking the time to watch these videos and reading through my resume. I look forward to talking to you over the phone and see where this goes. Thank you.